Today's review is of a unique product that could probably be of interest to anyone, especially if you are a human and drink water. Oasis Water Disinfection Tablets. The manufacturer, Guest Medical, founded in the UK in 1972, has a long history of manufacturing and supplying high-quality infection prevention products to healthcare organizations around the world. The company produced different types of tablets for different volumes of liquid. We will leave all of the related links to the company under the video. What are they, those tablets? They are an fizzy agent for cleaning raw water, taken from reservoirs and wells or even from under the tap. The tablets are based on an active substance called sodium dichloroisocyanurate, which is widely known for its cleaning and disinfection properties. The tablets can kill viruses, bacteria, fungi and algae living in open water bodies. They adhere to the WHO recommended water quality levels for water purification in emergency situations. The process involves the introduction of liquid chlorine into the water, which reacts with the liquid forming hydrochloric acid and hypochlorous acid. As a result, active chlorine, which has disinfecting properties, is formed. Lakes, rivers and reservoirs still remain the source of drinking water for many people. At the same time, they are the home of bacteria, fungi and viruses. Chemical waste is also often disposed of in surface reservoir, which can give the water an unpleasant taste and make the water dangerous for consumption. To avoid the risk of infection or other health damages, water is cleaned at water treatment facilities. Cleaning consists of the following stages: mechanical filtration. Fibrous and hard substances are removed, rust, sand and other. Chemical treatment, purification in order to bring the water up to the established standards of chemical composition. Chlorination remains an important stage of water purification. Chlorinated lime or gaseous form of the element are the most common. The chlorine agent rate is set depending on the properties of the treated water that are determined by test. The amount of chlorine in drinking water should be optimal in order to destroy disease-causing bacteria, but not to worsen the taste of the water. An excess of chlorine also causes turbidity of water, as well as unpleasant organoleptic sensations. In addition, exposure to halogen, as well as exceeding the norm of chlorine in drinking water, can lead to undesirable consequences for human health. In cases when it is not possible to obtain high-quality drinking water, Oasis tablets can be used. They are suitable to use in the field, now very relevant for our military, for various humanitarian and volunteer organizations that help people around the world. Some regions of Ukraine have been left completely without water due to the war crimes. Committed to our reservoirs. You can also buy all the necessary items for our defenders with maximum discount for the armed forces here. This is very important to understand. Tablets are not suitable for cleaning chemical and physical contamination. It is necessary to use a filter for this purpose. The best effect can be obtained when using a carbon filter and tablets in a complex. Oasis tablets have passed real halal certification and the NSF 60 drinking water quality standard. They have proven their effectiveness against such bacterium as Vibrio Cholerae, Salmonella, Escherichia coli, Shigella zone, Schistosomiasis, fecal enterococcus. If anyone has doubt that the water is suitable for drinking after using these tablets, we will analyze the water. Let's conduct an experiment that will mimic the real conditions that brothers and sisters who are fighting against the invaders are experiencing right now. Let's collect the water from a dirty reservoir and try to make it acceptable for drinking. Let's do a more extensive analysis of water in the AQUAlab laboratory, and the head of the laboratory, Anatiychuk, will give us her conclusion. I'm at the reservoir right now, and I will try to collect a bottle of water, and let's conduct the analysis. First, let's do an analysis with an express test and look at the result. And then we use 1 tablet of Oasis. After half an hour, we will measure the water parameters. And tomorrow we will bring this water for analysis in the laboratory, and let's see the result. The water here is not the cleanest, but we try to recreate the conditions of our military, who don't always have the ability to draw water from a clean well. Let's take 1 tablet, throw it in a bottle, wait for half an hour and then do an express test. I collected some water and now we are measuring the level of OPG. This is 265. We will do another test in half an hour. Half an hour has passed, and this is what the water looks like now. The water smelled chlorinated. The water didn't become very bright, but it is still brightened. Now we are measuring the level of OPG, 277. The OPG has not changed. Well, let's see what the analysis in the laboratory will show us. But before the analysis, we will try to filter this water to remove all large particles of mechanical pollution, so that the water becomes cleaner and more suitable for consumption. Well, now let's move to the chemical laboratory and submit the water for analysis, which will give us the complete results. And we will know for sure whether our military or anyone in general can use this water for drinking after using Oasis tablets. Follow up. The result of the analysis goes beyond the limits of the state village standard of drinking water. But it is important to know exactly which parameters and what this water will be used for. No bacterial contamination was detected in the water itself. The level of ammonia and sodium nitrite is normal. It was influenced by chlorine, which neutralizes all bacteria. In this case, we see that a larger amount of chlorine was given to this volume of substance, and this amount can be applied to larger volumes. There is also mechanical contamination, which we can get rid of with the help of sterile cloths, through which we can filter the substance. The level of iron is also above the norm. To get rid of it, you need to filter the water using the carbon filter. It will neutralize the remains of ammonia, chlorine and iron. It is necessary to leave the water in an open vessel. That is to let the chlorine evaporate for 7 hours or to boil the water. Thank you very much, Mrs. Yelena, for your conclusion. Well, the results of our testing are impressive and I think they are more than satisfactory. But as we can see from the result of the analysis, it is necessary to strictly observe the dosage in order to avoid residual chlorine in the water and its smell and taste. Since we used 1 tablet, which is designed for 10 liters of water, we received the results of the analysis of residual-free chlorine, the smell and taste of chlorine, which is slightly higher than the norm. In conditions where it is not possible to determine residual chlorine using chemical reagent, the organoleptic method is used, that is simply smell the water. The smell of chlorine should not be sharp. If the smell is sharp, then either leave the water in an open vessel for 5 or 6 hours or boil the water. After that, the water can be consumed, but it is better to just follow the dosage of tablets per liter of water. As for the overestimated level of iron in the water, since we collected water from a natural reservoir where water comes from natural sources, we recommended that you follow the recommendation for improving the quality of water, such as sedimentation and boiling. and mechanical filters or filters based on activated carbon. By the way, you can make such a filter yourself in the field from crushed tablets of black coal, gauze. Therefore, we recommend it that you strictly follow the rules of use and all instructions. To summarize, the following main advantages of Oasis tablets can be noted. Easy to use. Just 30 minutes to get up to 10 liters of safe drinking water from one tablet. A more budget-friendly option for obtaining drinking water and purchasing and transporting ready-made water. Tablets don't take up a lot of space during transportation, unlike a large number of bottles. Storage of tablets with a shelf life of up to 5 years. Many years of successful experience of use all over the world. The UN, NATO, and other published organizations confirm this. And most importantly, our recommendations and laboratory tests. But please beware of fakes and unscrupulous because unfortunately there are still a lot of people who want to make money in our country. Come to our showroom for a cup of delicious coffee in the city of Lviv, 209 Horodotska Street. Like if you enjoy the video and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Take care of your health and safety. See you soon!